Ringing up Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussain here. Good morning. It's Mr. Hussain, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is message number 147. I've left you 146 previous messages from the 10th of October 2023. And today is Monday, the 4th of March 2024. And the time is around about 20 to 11. It's now been 108 days that you, the local authority, have kidnapped and human trafficked my brother from my care without my awareness or understanding of where he is and what kind of condition you're holding him under. And I'm just reminding myself and mindful that this is what you originally attempted to do over 6 years ago in 2018. We're on 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, about over five years ago when you had initially abducted him on the 3rd of August 2018, and then it looked at the end of the month to instigate litigation proceedings to have me removed as nearest relative, and were trying to force my brother into a care home then, which he'd have clearly said he didn't want to go into, and you had failed to establish that he lacks mental capacity to make decisions for himself then. So that was over 5 years ago, and subsequently you had to drop that case because I returned back and to provide care for him, and he was released back into my care in December 2018, much to your dismay, because you had failed to achieve your objectives then. So that was 5 years ago. You've tried to remove me as a nearest relative and failed to do so. You're refusing to now recognize me as the greatest stakeholder in my brother's affairs. My brother subsequently came out and gave me his lasting power of attorney, thus clearly undermining your criminal conviction against me, which you have then gone at a considerable amount of length of time and resources in order to overturn those decisions, and then subsequently now when we were made homeless. And where was your duty of care to my brother when you made us homeless? You made me homeless. Can you understand? Me and my brother, when anything you do to me, any harm that you do to me, you're effectively doing harm to my brother. And so that was what was happening then. Over 5 years ago, when you tried to take custody of my brother or confiscate him, but yet you were failed to provide him with care. And I made it quite clear to you then that from I believe in September 2018, I gave you a backdated cost of all the care that I've been providing, and I made you've been fully aware since January 2018 that I charge £1 million a week for the care that I provide. Evidently, you don't have the money. You're on the verge of bankruptcy, so hence why you're resorting, due to this deficit, you're resorting to criminality, clear fraudulent criminality, by having to execute your right as a local authority and abusing your position as an authority to looking to utilize and make a mockery of the laws that you purport to be working under by buying off the judges and the judiciary. And look, here we are today. I'm facing homelessness. My brothers, I've not been able to see my brother. You've taken all the money. You've been working very closely as a local authority with all your partner organizations, particularly the DWP, West Yorkshire Police, the ICO, the Care Quality Commission, the NHS. All these organizations work for you and in your best interest to look at a target and victimize me. You've just made a complete mockery of the very situation that you purport to be working under. Now look at the situation. You've murdered my mother, and now you've kidnapped my brother and are holding him hostage for the last 108 days without letting me know where he is. Considering previously you were looking to remove me as his nearest relative. All this time and effort and shenanigans that you're doing, mark my word, it will in the end amount to nothing, because obviously you're going to be exposed for what you're doing to me. It will amount to nothing, because all this effort that you're putting in, you should have put the effort in order to do your jobs properly, which you failed to do. And now once again I'm the one that's being targeted. My brother's suffering. My mother's died as a consequence. Where was my mother's inquest into how she died? You forced me out of her life, forced to give her a vaccine that killed her off, and now you're looking to look the other way while millions of pounds pounds have been stolen from the house. I've mentioned this to you that there was a grand theft that's taken place. You're just basically running amok, refusing to engage with me, telling all your partners don't speak to him, don't tell him any information, and we're going to continue to press the buttons from behind the corporate veil to further destabilize me. Well, look at this. Look at what you've been doing. You've been persecuting me for the over 10 years or 12 years, I would say. This issue only became live in July and August 2012. We're in 2024 now. So for the last decade, over a decade, you've been trying to target and victimize me. And what has that achieved? That's achieved nothing, hasn't it? All you've done is expose yourself for the fraud and corruption that you're partaking in, and the lies and deceptions that you got everybody following. And that's what's happening. And now it's a lovely, gorgeous day outside today. I'm just mindful that I have a duty of care to my brother, which is far exceeds your duty of care, legal duty of care, which you can't achieve, which you can't maintain, which you're not in a position to do. I am a trustee of my brother. I'm a greatest stakeholder in his welfare. I am everything to my brother. I'm his family. The law is on my side. It should be protecting me, but the judges are on your side because you can use public money to buy off their services. So this is the distinction between the rhetoric and the reality. In rhetoric, the rhetoric is that the law is on my side, and the reality is that the judges are on your side for you to achieve any decision that you want in your own advantage, to your own advantage. Now, I'm just conscious of the fact that I'm facing, becoming homeless now, and who do I turn to when I'm going to be kicked out onto the streets? I have nobody to turn to. But when you as a local authority are on the verge of bankruptcy, the government comes and intervenes and helps you out with hundreds of millions of pounds. Here I am in a situation where nobody's helping me out. In fact, not only are you not helping me out, you are effectively targeting and victimizing and persecuting and hounding me because of your desperate need to cover up your own systemic failures in adult social care, which is the root cause of the problem here. And my situation, more than anything, highlights the failures on your part. And I urge you once again to make contact with me to let me know where my brother is, what kind of condition you're holding him under, what kind of legal framework that you've used to take him like this, all being ignored by you because you refuse to simply engage with me because of this. Please contact me ASAP. Thank you very much.